To go. The officials are in place and they are ready. The fighters are in the ring and they are ready. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. From the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue and yellow, his official weight, 223 pounds. An Olympic gold medal champion who now, as a professional, has a perfect record. 21 fights, 21 victories, including 14 big wins by knockout. He's the former undefeated, undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and he is now the reigning, defending, unified IBF, IBO, WBA, WBO from Ukraine, the reigning heavyweight champion of the world, the undefeated Alexander Usyk. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing green with gold, officially weighing in at 262 pounds. From Morecambe, England, the two-time heavyweight world champion, the holder of the ring title, and recognized as the lineal world champion. He is the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
What an entrance. Got some Rocky IV vibes there. Apollo Creed versus Von Drago. Fury coming out dancing to the music. Usyk stoic, ice cold. What a moment.
Few seconds we discussed earlier. Come here, Tyson. Punches right here are not considered low. Punches right here are not considered low. Alexander and Tyson, you had your instructions in the dressing room. You both know exactly what to expect. A clean professional fight for the unified heavyweight championship of the world. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you. Come on. That's good.
Tyson Ring Magazine and Lineal champ. Alexander Usyk, WBA, IBF, WBO undefeated heavyweight champion.
Seconds left.
It's time
Round one.
to declare an undisputed century. Let's make history. Here we go. Interested in the center of the ring. So Tyson Fury, this is a bigger now for this. He's allowed space behind it. He's a nightmare. So I think it's down to Fury needs to push it back, but he's standing strong, holding the center of the ring.
Came off, sprinting, pushing up really fast. That's going to stop Alexander Usyk thinking how to do it.
Usyk never a stationary The body that was straight ahead. Fury keep on in Usyk and that.
This level, any mistakes this high, no mistake, through face.
That's what Usyk does, Tom. He comes back from forcing you. He's fighting you. Yeah, and you can throw that right hand so you can just counter it off.
Usyk was so much smaller ahead. But Fury, that's staying before he fights the big guys. That's just the stomach. Plenty of real estate for this Fury's back against the corner. Yeah, he's down.
Opposed that left hand, the body is well Usyk.
So far.
Big business. The front foot. We see that left hand. Forward upstairs. Just targeting the body at the minute.
On his shoulder, with the feet, looking for that shot. But in the meantime, Fury's getting that jack in the face. Getting that double fake cue that against Wilder.
Similar thing he did when he was coming with his left back, they let the hand go and work. And then he back and shoots it.
Keep working every time we're turning. Keep working every time we're turning. See how long you can do it. You don't want to get in no friction with you, but it's going to happen. So don't worry. Tell me, go ahead. Check it. That bitch.
Yeah, it was interesting. You can see the reaction there from Fury. Just as I was saying, he was landing with left hand to the body. It wouldn't be long until he started throwing that shot upstairs. Found the range for it. Starts playing to the crowd. Usyk doing the right thing there, just stepping back, as you said, Barry.
Yeah, not engaging, he won't lift it.
Corner, 10 seconds.
The best shot
Western Health Advantage is more than a health plan. It's uniquely personal care and coverage. Đặc biệt món Spectrat từ Chivin nhờ những bài đăng và tin nhắn của bạn, món Spectrat xịn đã thay đổi cuộc đời. Bạn đã thắng, các fan đã thắng.
That's what we want, though.
Use it because of it.
Corners, 10 seconds. Listen to your core. Let's go, let's go.
I mean, incredible 2 rounds.
Seconds out, round 7.
What a shot. And he felt that Usyk, he retreated, went back. He was stunned.
Even as he just drops Usyk. Leaves the 9th round of their second fight. Usyk might be on his way out. But after that, Usyk taking the time. Let's see if Usyk can shift the momentum here in the steps.
Great fighters can change the pattern of the fight, and he needs to do that now. He's got to put forward all the pressure on the feet, hands and works. It's a new turn for him.
Directly to the body of the uppercut.
Pushing that big Ray Leonard's time in bad shape.
That's Brock's
Losing off the run.
That's a good shot.
Look upstairs as well. You see it was neglecting the shot. He landed it. Perfect race. Straight left.
They're working for it, you know?
Yeah.
Look at the feet up here, lose it.
Chris Miller,
Four rounds to two, 58-56 in favor of Tyson Fury. Guys, the talk coming in was how Usyk was going to make Fury think in the ring. Well, I've seen the exact opposite. Fury's punch selection these last 3 rounds has been outstanding. His movement has been excellent. As we've seen at 262 pounds, he still packs a wall. 58-56, Tyson Fury.
That's exactly what Chris said. It's just like, Usyk makes you think, makes you panic, and it's not having happens. It's the brain, the boxing bit, the brain. It's Tyson Fury. I mean, he's wondering what's going on. He's out trying to. Success though.
he's worth a lot more.
He's intelligent enough to know I'm gonna walk up the punches here.
The left out there, Fury. I'm gonna throw the back shot. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that left hand. See a bit more.
How about the conditioning of Fury? He wasn't tired at all.
Conditioning the team, because whatever's 50, it's conditioned the box. Always has to.
Strong finish to the round here for the Ukrainians.
Скоро, Танечка, скоро, не давай смотри на сайт, понял?
Да.
Танечка, скоро. Все отлично, отлично. На скорости собрать. Понял, на скорости. За ногу, заходишь и пробиваешь. Идет за ним сразу с ударом.
Да.
Понял? Когда выходишь назад, сразу за ним с ударом.
Окей.
Понял?
Да.
Смотри, все хорошо, он начинает стоять. Он как должен говорить, только снизу поднимаешь свой. Долго не идет, понял?
We'll work with that right hand, the uppercut. I mean, just leads with a shot. You're told not to lead with the right hand. Let
Seconds
alone the
out,
right hand.
round eight.
You're an orthodox, but boxing nicely. There was a good period though at the end of that round for example.
Shots and Fury didn't block by Usyk, but he still moved his 200.
Look at Fury.
Sense of prideful.
快啲係時候用麥當勞揀嘅 meal deal，快過麥 chicken meal deal，定係個$6麥 double meal deal，定係個全新$7 double meal deal？如果到包住嘅細塊同飲品，同一份 four piece nuggets，其實你唔使急，我只係為麥當勞好興奮啫，快速10個打到專門。
Every business says they're better. The ones with the DVD seal back it up. Like Discover Plumbing and Rooter. Whether you're dealing with a plumbing emergency or simply need routine maintenance, Discover Plumbing and Rooter is here to help. Call us today to schedule an appointment.
At Lundberg Family Farms, when we find ducks' nests in our field, we hand carry their eggs to safety. In fact, we've saved over 30,000 cozy little quackers. If we care this much about ducks, imagine how much we care about our rice. We grow your favorite varieties, from jasmine to sushi, without GMOs or herbicides. Lundberg Family Farms, ducking good rice. Find us at your favorite stores or buy directly from our farms at lundberg.com.
He needs to take that little step to his right, throw that left hand upstairs. He's leaning back from the short delivery.
This is also
A bit of a bounces up there. He was against Danny
It's another shame.
this one is too big for
the screens up, they threw that right down, squared it up and use it when they played. That silly mistake.
He's really starting to change the levels again. He neglected it. He was shit in the last couple of rounds. Now we're starting to see head body with a straight shot. And he's working.
It's that bounce he gets. He's a real fighter. He's a real good when he comes out.
Fury says, what's going to win the round for Usyk?
One round. Take one round. There we go. Keep setting that fucking leg. You got the time and he just walking.
Everyone on pins and needles ringside. I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. I play a penny for the ball, Anthony Joshua. Targeting the body, Usyk, then going back upstairs. We see him have success with that early, but just trying to regroup, trying to get himself together, Fury, so he can finish strong in this last round. You see again a stabbing lead hand from Usyk.
Everything you want, it's right here, y'all. Everything you need, it's right here, y'all.
Well, when everything's bigger in Texas, just like
Even when I work out,
real big too. Yeah, asking all the big old
I gotta stay fly, 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 and rock with the gold. America first.
Wow. Okay. Down a truck.
Let's go to war.
Okay, I can see both of you nails. Anything on this belt is a low blow. Keep your punches up. Okay, my hands all the time. Shake hands. Good luck. Welterweight championship bout between Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. A title fight will be brought to you by Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud's for you. We may have a chance to talk to Burbick if he comes around the side. And we're just waiting to see if he comes around the side. Perhaps we'll have a chance to talk with Trevor Burbick. Well, Trevor Burbick has gone back to the dressing room. We are having one of those nights when anything happens. Now, take a look at Tate. Tate is absolutely in shock. His aspirations, his hopes, his dreams for the heavyweight championship shattered by an unknown who has come in and completely cleaned John's cage. Now, what do you think about that, Bernie? I have to tell you, I am absolutely amazed. It is just one of those shockers. I had been here all week. We got into a conversation, and then this happened to John Tate. Well, the crowd has been crushed by by the shock of seeing the ex-heavyweight champion John Tate hammered to the canvas by a man who had no chance. He is having a difficult time negotiating with John Tate as he held out, and I am beginning to wonder whether John has reached that point where he cannot take a punch, because following Weaver hammering John, he could not talk or move for almost half an hour.
Sugar Ray getting ready, getting a nice big sweat. Because it's cool out here, he doesn't want to get caught cold. Ace Miller told J.S. famous referee, I brought him back up.
He brought him back too soon. I disagree with that. I think that the opponent had something to do with it. The opponent was extremely good. He was strong. He was aggressive. John fought a full fight from the very beginning. I don't think you can bring a fighter back too soon from a knockdown like that. It was one of those things that styles occur in boxing. I don't think John's mind was on this fight. I just didn't see that fire. We spoke of the recipe, we spoke of the lack of fire. You cannot do that when you're facing a good champion.
You know, as we watch Sugar Ray Leonard with his WBC belt, I want to make that point out especially at the start of the Tate fight. On a night like this, Bertie, and you're a medical man and you would know, did he seem warmed up enough?
John at the beginning wasn't warmed up enough, but he was mentally even less warmed up. He just seemed to be a little fogged the first 2 or 3 rounds, as both of us commented and saw. But once he got warmed up, he seemed to be doing all right until the other man took the action. Once the other man took the play away from him and became the aggressor, it looked like John was just fading by the round. And the other guy was getting stronger and stronger, and no credit away from Berbick. Berbick took a lot of placement, took a lot of shots, and hung in there. He kept coming back. If you can't take the lead away from a guy that's fought a gutty fight like Berbick, but I just wonder what that means to John Tate. His career is not over, but certainly it takes some long evaluation. I don't want to put him in for another 90 days into a gym. Forget a fight. I was going to put him into a gym for 90 days. I'd give him a long rest. I did not like the way he looked right in front of us. He lay face down, not being able to hear a count, not being able to move a muscle, not being able to do anything for well over 20 seconds, more than 30 or 45 and pull him in, and he looked very shaky when he went in the corner. I don't know what guy that looks that knocked out, Bill.
30, I said to you at the beginning of the fight, twice he's been stopped. Once he's been fired, the other time, of course, in the fight with Weaver. And I said, there's a guy that guy. For one thing, Berbick's lack of reputation mostly is that he doesn't take a real good punch. But now, I don't know if Ricardo's going to hit you and take out any time. It seemed to me that Tate looked one shot, and then once he recognized he was kind of hurting this guy, it was terrible.
Yeah, I think he faded considerably more than you, and he made the best shot, and Berbick was still on his feet, coming for more. That coming for more really hurts. It's better not to be able to hurt a guy, but when the guy comes right back at you, pretty soon, when you get across the ring, and the bell hasn't sounded, and the other guy is off the corner and raring to go, that's very discouraging.
Your friend, Mr. Underman from Colorado, did one heck of a job.
A wonderful
striking him.
A wonderful job. But I will tell you, Underman is a very, very, very wonderful character about you in the corner because he's so optimistic and he's so excited. Here comes Duran.
I'm just going to say, we've had all this excitement and we haven't yet hit Duran.
I don't know if I can stand this much excitement because here comes Roberto Duran, and this place is beginning to sound like the Ali Frazier audience in Madison Square Garden in 1974. And here he comes, hands of stone, the idol of Panama and all of South America and of all the Hispanic in North and South America, Roberto Duran.
El momento de la verdad.
We will say ourselves prime Mr. Ourselves is really young 82. He just got out and he's some of the best luck for 3 old men. From here comes Leonard. Brother, they took it. They just unfurled the Canadian flag. The referee, by the way, in this fight is Carlos Padilla. Remembering him, he is. Hey, there's Leonard coming in his entourage. Padilla is from the Philippines, and when he was with the gorilla in Manila, the judges will be Harry from English, Angelo Moletti from Italy, and Raymond. And this one, I want to give you first. Let's get us into the crowd. The eyes of Duran. Here comes the great ex-champion, Ismael Mahones, who's taking with Roberto Duran. Roberto comes starting to look down. Beat Carlos Ortiz, the lightweight champions of the world, considered one of the great fighters of all time.
Man, bro.
They've had great champions, but maybe and Roberto Duran. We've had one of the great surprises in years. From Jamaica, now making his home in Canada, and knocked out John Tate. And that is the first to this. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran, the world's boxing council's version of the welterweight championship. Look at this crowd, over 15,000 people, and you have there 1,500,000 of the largest crowd ever in pro circuit history, and 200,000 home. Freddie Brown, just Duran, and here comes Sugar Ray Leonard, the welterweight champion of the world. Remember, he played 18 times. Duran has knocked an opponent out in the fifth round. Also remember, the only 2 times he's ever been knocked down, he was knocked down in the first round. That was the Sugar Ray Leonard, the welterweight champion of the world, with his belt. And the very, very famous trainer.